Develop the least active piece. It's like calling your army to the battle so it can help you. Look, now everything is well placed, and the least developed piece might be the rook in the corner. It's not doing anything there, so you will bring it into the attack to maximize your attacking intensity. Think in your opponent's time. If 10 minutes are given to each of you and your opponent, you can use 20 minutes by calculating moves during your opponent's turn. Since it's your opponent's turn, you can use his time for planning, which allows you to decide what to play after he makes his moves. Putting your opponent under time pressure may eventually lead him to lose on time. Or you will have a better position since you are effectively using double the time compared to your opponent. Play forcing moves. A forcing move is a threat, capture, or to be absolute checks. These moves compel the opponent to respond in a specific way, often leading to tactical advantages or winning opportunities. Learn practical endgames. Learning practical endgames involves mastering essential techniques and strategies to convert advantages into victories, ensuring efficient play in critical moments of a chess game. Here in this example, white is completely winning. Push the middle pawn. They have to take it, or we just take and promote. When they do, we don't take back. We just sacrifice another pawn. If they take this, you take this and promote. If they take this, the pawn on b7 will be deflected from its purpose, and this is free. Similarly, if they take like this. Trade a bad piece for a good piece. This means avoiding your bad piece by trading it for your opponent's good piece. A bad piece is one that is not performing well, and making it active can take many moves or be difficult to activate. For example, in this position, the light-squared bishop is blocked by its own pawns, making it a bad bishop. On the other hand, this knight is well placed and looks dangerous to these rooks. So it's better to exchange your bad bishop for their good knight. The material is equal, but since your bishop is useless here, you gain an advantage in the trade. Activate your king. It means moving the king toward the center of the board, especially in endgames, to support pawns, control key squares, and enhance overall piece coordination and influence. In fact, the king is the most powerful piece after all other pieces are captured. Exposed enemy king. An exposed enemy king in chess refers to a king that is vulnerable to attacks, lacking sufficient protection from its pieces, often situated in an open position or near the center. So your job here is to know whether the king is exposed or not. Don't attack without a lead-in development. This means avoiding an offensive unless your pieces are more active and coordinated than your opponent's, ensuring a stronger position for effective attacks. For example, if you attack with only your knight or a few more pieces, you can't penetrate the enemy's defense, or you might lose material in the process. So it's better to have good defense and organized, ready-to-attack pieces before you launch an offensive. Don't attack without an advantage. Similar to the last one, if you don't have some sort of advantage, don't initiate the attack. It might be a material advantage or a positional advantage. If you don't follow this rule, you will always start an attack that doesn't have any gain, which makes you lose tempo or overlook tactical combinations that are beneficial for you. Know common checkmate patterns. This means having a solid understanding of checkmate patterns. Recognizing them makes you good at spotting checkmates. People who have high pattern recognition win more games because they don't have to calculate everything. They just need to see it. What did you see? Dog, right? Just like this, it allows you to understand complicated positions simply and quickly. Remove key defenders. Also known as undermining, is a chess tactic in which a defensive piece is captured, leaving one of the opponent's pieces vulnerable. In this position, the knight is defending the bishop. If the knight weren't there, the bishop would be free of charge. By capturing the knight, we can remove the defender of the bishop, allowing it to be taken for free. Bishop is open, knight is closed. This means that if the position is closed, meaning pieces are concentrated and everything is blocked, knights are better than bishops, and even rooks, because they can jump from piece to piece and attack the intended target. In closed positions, bishops are not as useful as knights. However, in open positions, usually in endgames, bishops are powerful as they can reach the whole board in one move. Therefore, in the middle game, knights are slightly better than bishops, while the opposite is true in the endgame. Trade pawns when you are behind in material. Pawns have the ability to become a queen, and if you allow that to happen, you are done. However, you can eliminate all the pawns, which leaves your opponent with minor pieces or inefficient material, so they don't checkmate you. Here in this position, black is winning, but if we cancel out the pawns, it will be a draw. Here, black is also winning, but now it's a draw. I hope you already got the idea. Trade pieces when you are ahead in material, not pawns. This is the opposite of the last situation. Previously, your task was to draw with your opponent by simplifying the position and making their material advantage useless. On the other hand, your opponent plays to win because they are ahead in material. It's a winning position. Just like that, here your task is to win the game using your material advantage. Therefore, do not trade a pawn unless it provides a greater advantage to you. Hold on to your pawns until the end and eliminate all of your opponent's pawns using your material advantage. Then, all you have to do is promote one of them. When you see a good move, find a better move. This encourages players to critically evaluate their options, promoting deeper strategic thinking and exploration of superior alternatives in decision-making processes. Subscribe the channel. This is the most underrated tip as it encompasses all of the tip.